What is up, guys? Zerohour back with you again for another Clash Royale episode. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because for the rest of this month, we're going to be having 10,000 gem tournaments every Sunday, along with $10 gift card giveaways hidden somewhere within the episodes. And this episode may have one, so keep your eyes peeled. As for the revolutionary of the day, it is none other than BAM! That is right, Movie Streams Live. If you haven't already, go check out his channel, show him some love, and welcome him to the family. Now guys, follow me on Twitter. It's at ZeroHourYT, because if you do, we're going to be doing $10 gift card giveaways there as well, along with all my pin tweet. I asked you guys to give me some questions for the Q&A, which is what we're doing on today's episode. That's right, we're going to be answering questions and opening chests. Speaking of chests, let's get that going right now. Alright guys, we have the chest going, so let's look into these questions. Okay, so the first question is coming from @Reflectify, and we're just going to jump right in this. He's saying ass or boobas, okay? So, I guess he's asking if I like butts or boobs. I guess that's what he is trying to get to the bottom of. Your boy Zero is more of a butt man. We'll just settle that right now. I like them both, can't complain, but I prefer a nice butt. So, I guess that answers your question, kinda, just jumping right into this. Why not? Let's move on and get to the next one. Okay, guys, and this one is coming from Not Far From Gaming. Huge shout out to you. How you doing, man? He says, how did you get the name Zerohour? And there's a few questions like this, so I'm just going to put this one up there instead of putting everyone's. But I actually got the name Zerohour. It's just been my gamer tag since forever. I've always used it, and you know, then I was like, hey, let's start up a YouTube channel, and we'll get into those questions later. But I was like, I'm just going to use Zerohour. I didn't get it from a game. I know there's a Command and Conquer Zerohour game and a few other things, but I just came up with it myself. I thought it sounded cool, so I used it ever since. And yeah, there you go. Let's get to the next one. This one's coming from Veloxes. He says, what equipment do you work with? And also, will you still be in contact with your subscribers even after 100K? Now, we'll start off with the second half of this one by him saying, will I be in contact with my subscribers even after I hit 100K? First of all, thank you so much for thinking this channel will continue to grow and get to 100K. It's because of people like you. Yes, I will be in contact with my subscribers when we get to 100K, when we get to 1 million, however big this channel gets, because we're going to get to 1 million. But first things first, let's get to that 100K. And yes, I will keep in contact with you guys, because you guys are what make the channel. Without you guys, this wouldn't exist. It would just be me talking into a camera and a microphone, I guess, to myself. Instead, now, thanks to YouTube and this platform, I am able to reach people all over the world, and you guys love it and you show me so much support. Thank you. That's why I'm gonna show support back and always keep in touch with you guys, because you guys make it happen. As for what equipment do I work with, I use OBS and Air Server to record, and then I've got a camera, I've got a microphone, and a couple of lights. I will be doing a studio tour later. I was gonna try and fit in this episode, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm gonna work it in a little bit later, and we'll do something on that. But hope that answers your question, and guys, let's keep it going to the next one. So this one is from Big Mike YouTube, and he says, why did you start YouTube, and what is one thing you like to do outside of YouTube? Once again, this is something a few people asked, so we're just gonna put it in one. And I'll start off with the last one, the last part of this again, guys. What do I like to do outside of YouTube? I'm a pretty chill guy. I like to hang out at home. Other than that, maybe go to the pool, hang out with my friends, and you know, play poker. That's really my passion outside of YouTube. You'll catch me playing poker, playing cards, things like that. That's what I love to do. You know, it's a mental game. That and chess, I like them both. So that's what I like to do outside of YouTube. And why did I start YouTube? I actually have a 200 subscriber special. If you want to go check that out, it's the editing's horrible. Everything's horrible on it because it's only 200 subs. I was just getting started, but that'll kind of explain why I got started on YouTube. But just to give you a brief summary, basically one day I woke up, some things had happened, and I was like, man, I kind of need to do something. And I've always watched YouTube as a platform and a medium instead of TV. I never really watched TV. I more or less watch YouTube. And I was like, man, these guys are awesome. I need to try this out. And my first video I ever made, you can't see that anymore. I've taken it down. It's on private. It's so bad, so horrible. It's ridiculous. But even with that horrible first video, as soon as I did it, I was instantly hooked. And I've been doing it ever since. And you guys have just been amazing in your response and acceptance of me. So thank you for that. And let's keep it growing, guys. We're not done yet. We're just getting started. We're putting on our running shoes, okay? Let's go on to the next one. I hope that helped you out there, Big Mike. Okay, so this one's coming from Malware Gaming. It says, what do you think would be different if you were a regular competitive player and not a YouTuber as well? to answer that question, I don't think I could be a competitive player. Now, the reason for that, I'm good at the game. We're like ranked in the top 10,000, top 20,000. We actually go and grind it out, and we're not a maxed out account, which is good, you know? Out of like the 70 million people playing, we're in the top like 0.1% or some crazy number. I don't know. Someone do the math and let me know. But I'm very proud of where we're at. Now, with that being said, the difference between where I'm at and the people in the top 200 or 500 is just crazy, man. Like those Coltons and surgical goblins, they're on a different level. They spend so much. I don't have the time or the patience, okay? So I don't think I could be a top tier player. Maybe if I just went after it super hardcore and did Clash Royale all the time, I could get up to their level. But I don't have the time or the patience, so I don't think I'm ever going to be a hugely competitive player. I like to play the game for fun and be able to entertain you guys, so that's what I'm going to keep doing. But thank you for the question, and I hope that helped you out there. Royal Plays sent this one in. He said, what are your tips to small Clash Royale YouTubers? And it's very simple, man. If you're a small YouTuber, number one, get involved in the Clash Royale community. Get on Twitter, get on Reddit, talk to people, get your name out there, but don't beg for subs and things like that. Just get your name out there, talk to people, and keep up with the subscribers you do have. They will grow as long as you're being original and be yourself. Don't try and be in somewhere you're not. Don't look at Nick and Knight and Molt and Chief Pat and all of them and be like, hey, I need to be like them. You don't. Trust me. Just be yourself and people will recognize that and they'll accept you for it, okay? So be yourself and love what you do. Don't do Clash Royale on YouTube if you do not like Clash Royale, because it is a lot of work and you will get wore out quickly, okay? If I didn't like doing this, trust me, I wouldn't have been doing it for the past 6 months already. So there you go. Those tips should help you out, and let me know down in the comments if they do. Moving on to the next one. So this is going to be the final one. It is from Mexico, and he's saying, what game would you play for the rest of your life? Hashtag Q&A. If I only had one game to play for the rest of my life, don't get me wrong, I would hate to only have one game, because I like to play other games. You know, when I'm not playing Clash Royale, I play all the Supercell games, basically. Well, not all of them, but I play Clash of Clans. I love the Night Village mode right now, and I play Brawl Stars. I know it's not out for everyone, but it will be coming out hopefully soon. Fingers crossed, but guys, it's a fun game. You should definitely try it out once it comes available on Android and all over the world. But if I only had one to play as of right now, I guess it'd be Clash Royale, because it's the most diverse and the one I'm having the most fun with. Now, if there's only one I could play for the rest of my life, I'm sure I would get burnt out. But as of right now, that's my answer. And that's going to wrap up this Q&A, guys. Thank you so much for all the questions. I hope I helped you out. And I hope you got to know me a little bit more, because that's what it's all about. You know, us interacting, me getting to know you guys in the comments, and you getting to know me from things like this, along with seeing me every day. Thank you for everyone who tunes in and watches every episode. Huge shout out goes to y'all, and thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers. Let's get 10,000 more. Let's keep it going. If you're still here, you definitely know what to do. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and as always, keep on clashing.